for a while, even though today was the demo 1 day. So I'm sure that you, like me, will continue our work on demo 2 for the rest of the day.
I'm going into meetings to start talking about the next step that we've already been working on demo 2. So.
Exactly. We'll be watching as the recovery vessel gets closer to the Dragon capsule, and we'll be able to see it get lifted out of the ocean. That's a beautiful shot there. So our recovery crew has been already performed the safety checks that they do after splashdown. So you saw a couple of seconds ago the shot on your screen of the back of the boat itself.
With astronauts aboard, we're almost at the point where the recovery teams would be assisting the crew to get out of Dragon. So we're almost there. That would happen shortly after they get back onto the ship. In aerospace terms, we call that the crew's egress from the spacecraft. And under the typical circumstances, the SpaceX recovery team is going to be helping out the crew of Dragon within 1 hour of landing.
Yeah, so you can see on your screen there, Dragon is getting closer and closer to the back end of the recovery ship. Just a minute or two ago, we saw the crew member that was responsible for attaching all the appropriate rigging to the vessel jump off the capsule and back into the water. Right now, we're just waiting for Dragon to lift up and out of the water and into the nest.
And there it goes.
Water and into the nest.
And there it goes.
So there facing us is what we call the side hatch, and that is where, as Dan just mentioned, the astronauts would, if we had astronauts on board today, where they would be exiting. The top hatch is what we use to connect to the ISS, and that is currently hidden underneath the nose cone. But like we said, astronauts will be coming out of the side hatch. Yeah, and we got a beautiful shot there. Now the hydraulic lift is coming back towards us, and it is preparing to lower the Dragon capsule into its nest. Like we said, we are treating this demonstration mission with the recovery operations as if there were actual astronauts on board. And of course, before we would be able to open the hatch, we would have to make sure that the spacecraft's cabin pressure is equalized with the outside environment before doing so. So once Dragon is seated, and you can hear some cheers behind me as the remaining folks that we have here on the SpaceX team outside of Mission Control are cheering with the placement of Dragon into the nest there, as you can see.